Don't do no back shots like the last one where my wig was all... Well, this is a better wig. Okay, you can do a back shot. Hi, this is a black girl named Chandra, and this is a special episode with the person I love most. My husband, Kentwan. So, this episode is we're gonna talk about my cancer so far. I'll catch you guys up really quickly on where I am with it, and then I'm going to ask this handsome young man some questions for anybody who's in a relationship who needs some tips about just spousal support throughout this journey. So I am down to 3. Yes, 3 more to go. 3 more chemo sessions to go.
3 more long Fridays.
Yes, 3 more long Fridays for him. And then we'll be done with chemo. I take a month off, and then we do surgery in March, a double mastectomy, and then it is my choice on whether or not to do radiation. And I am still contemplating whether or not I'm going to do radiation because I am getting a double mastectomy. So I'm also getting direct to implants. So when I get my double mastectomy, I'm gonna get my implants and put in at the same time. So I'll be waking up and I'll be done in March.
Radiation.
Yeah, we're gonna maybe
talk about that.
So the reason why I'm up in the air about radiation is because I've been doing a lot of research and I've been hearing this word cleanup a lot. Now, mind you, I'm stage 2 breast cancer. I'm not stage 4. I'm stage 2. However, the cancer hasn't spread to my lymph nodes. It hasn't spread throughout my body at all. And so I've listening to my body along this whole journey, and I'm getting Taxol and Carbo right now. And Carbo is my cleanup for my chemo. So I don't see the necessity to get cleanup through radiation when I'm getting a double mastectomy. And I have, like I said, been researching it. And I've also had friends that have spoken to their radiologist about it as well. And most of the time when you get a double mastectomy, as long as the cancer has not spread to your lymph nodes, radiation is almost never necessary. It's up to you on whether you want to do it. It is definitely optional. And we're tired. Yeah. I'm ready to get back to life. And I know that's not gonna happen right away because you still have to recover. Your body's going through a lot in a short amount of time. But yeah. So that's the reasoning behind it. All right, so that's where I am with everything. Do I have any new symptoms?
Any new symptoms?
Other than like the numbness, I have the same neuropathy, same headaches. I haven't been thrown up.
The steroids kicking in a little harder.
Yeah. Been
standing up for two days straight.
Yes.
So that's what been the last 2-3 times.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks. Yeah, man. I talked about it on the last video about going to Walmart at like midnight and going like full blown grocery shopping. That hasn't changed. So yeah, the steroids. Yeah, it sucks. To have insomnia is really torturing. Right. So okay. Here we go, sir. Okay, so this is the thing. We have 6 children together. They all live under one roof. 5 boys, 1 girl. 16, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 9. Our gifts from God. And so if you hear me ask questions concerning our children or the household with it, that's why, because we have a lot. It's 8 people in one house and 6 totally different personalities, and 5 of which are me and child. So, all right, baby. So
they try to be.
they are. We're yeah. So, first question. You ready? You want to introduce yourself? I'm sorry.
How y'all doing? I'm Kentwan Bonham. I am
give me your whole name.
The whole good.
They on Facebook, you know. Well, go ahead, sorry.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, what you want me to go through a brief little history?
No, you don't have to. Yeah.
9 years in the military. So, I mean, I'm just here for support. I'm her husband.
Yes. So question number 1. Here we go. So, okay, I came home from work early. Mm-hmm. I wasn't gonna tell you at first, but I came home from work early, and you were like, "Why are you home so early?" Remember?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I had my counters out and stuff, and had to
And so I was like, so he was like, why are you home so early? Because it was really early. He was like, why are you home so early? And I was like, I got something to tell you. I was sitting on the bed. You were in front of me, sitting in a chair in our room. And I told you that I just found out I have breast cancer. And prior to that, we didn't even discuss the possibility of having it. Like when I went to get the mammogram or the biopsy done, it all happened so fast. We didn't even talk about, well, what if it was cancer? We just was just like, listen, we'll get this done and whatever it is, we'll deal with it when it comes. Part of having 6 children, right? You gotta deal with it as needed. So anyway, so I told you I had breast cancer. What was your very first thought?
Very first thought?
Mm-hmm.
Was, well, hell, you finna get some new titties. I mean, excuse me, you about to have some rejuvenated breast.
That was your first thought?
That's my first words to you, remember? You said it and I was like, well, at least you get some new titties.
Yes.
That was my first words. It was like, hey, we can sit back and dwell on what's going on, or we can make sure we do stay on a positive. Look at everything that we still got going good. Look at what can come from it. Not saying the new boobs will be great, but that was just the first thing that popped in my head to make sure we didn't go ahead and start this downward cycle of depression, or just feeling like, oh, my life is over.
Yeah,
we had to get all the facts first before we reacted. So we didn't know what stage it was. I mean, we felt the size of
the lump.
So that was it. We just had to wait for the information first before we reacted. Yeah.
Did you cry?
Nah, no crying. No crying. Not right in there.
When did you ever cry?
Nah. We gotta wait and see if we gonna lose somebody first before we shed some tears.
Okay. So did you feel like, with all of that, I felt like it went by, like those first 2 weeks of getting information happened like did you feel that way?
Yeah, everything came in pretty fast and hard. Yeah. It was
how'd you process
information. At the moment, I just tried to retain everything everybody said, and then came back and processed it later on.
And we recorded it too. We recorded it on our phones. Every single appointment we had, we did it on our phones, so that because there was so much going on, that if we needed to go back.
And y'all got to remember, these doctors, it's new to us, or it's gonna be new to you, but it's not new to them. Right. So they are already, they're past the hiccups or the hard. Right. Choking throats to be able to tell somebody some bad information. Right. So that's why it just comes out to them so fluent. To be honest, they probably, while they giving you this information, they probably won't even look at you in your face. Yeah. They'll lack the eye contact, I guess, to get over those feelings, to get over that.
Yeah. It can kind of feel scripted, you know what I mean? Like, but it's what they do, it's what they specialize in. You just like, sheesh, like, it was moments where I didn't feel like a person, and you have to bring it back and remind them, like, hey, listen, you're going to slow it down. Especially like when we would go in for follow-ups, they would be like, real quick. And we'd be like, okay, hold up.
No. They're 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's our life, they're 9 to 5.
For sure.